Daniel and Nate.
Nathan and Daniel with Daniel Cho and Nathan Bokers.
Nate and Daniel.
Nathan, Daniel, Cho.
Daniel and Nate.
This is what I was missing. I was missing the laser focus that they give you, the support they give you, and the push and the drive that makes you wake up every single day and get excited to actually work on your business.
It's a great environment. They give us weekly training. They're available on the Telegram app. They're available in the DMs. I always get great advice from them.
Everything about them really helps you gain the knowledge you need to make money with affiliate marketing. And not only that, help you mentally change your focus, change your mindset so that you can become the best affiliate marketer out there.
I've seen quite a bit in the marketplace, but I'll tell you right now, craziest thing that I've never seen before is the support that you get. These guys really over deliver. I mean, I finally feel that I have some strategies and tips, some concrete things that I can do that are going to move me forward in my affiliate marketing business.
I finally feel like I have some clarity and I have a plan in place for what I'm going to do in the next few months. I'm excited for it, and I just wanted to thank you for sharing all of your strategies.
It was jam-packed with nuggets for marketers of all levels, from Facebook profile training to social media marketing. No stone was left unturned.
I'm trying to get this video done without breaking down. It's one of the best things that I've ever done in my entire life, and I owe it to you guys. You guys are the best. I can't wait to see what else you guys come up with. I'll be the first customer online.
Boom! Hey, everybody. Welcome to Rise with Wealth Warriors. You have me and Daniel Cho. Oh, yeah, there's a big echo, Daniel.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but there's a big echo on your end.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Yeah, keep talking. Let me try to fix it.
All good. Thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, it's Rise with Wealth Warriors every single Thursday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're about 10 minutes late. We had a few things we got backtracked, but thank you all for tuning in today. And big friggin' day. So you guys want to tune in, grab your notepads, right? Ask questions, right? Today is my 5-year anniversary of starting online. Literally 5 years ago today, I bought my first digital marketing course, right? And took the leap of the online space. 5 years later, me and Daniel were both multimillionaires, and we've helped thousands of people become successful online as well, right? So we're going to talk about the last 5 years. Me and Daniel have been together, been partners, right? We're going to sit here and talk. If you guys have any questions about our experience and the last 5 years we've been online, questions down below, right? So I started. There's a hardcore echo on yours.
No, okay, let me see.
Maybe it's mine. Hold on.
Still echo?
Maybe I'll just drop my sound for a bit. There. That better? I think that's better.
Is it better? Test.
Test. Okay, we're good. Anyways, so guys, 5 years ago today, I started the online space. I bought my first digital marketing course 5 years ago, right? And I had no clue what I was doing. I had no experience in the online world. I was your blue-collar, off-highway log truck driver who was skeptical of everything online, right? But I knew working a 12 to 15-hour a day, 7 days a week job was not getting me ahead. It was just getting me by. And I knew I had to figure something out, right? When my daughter came up to me over 5 years ago during the Christmas break, my daughter asked me, "Daddy, why do you work so much? We never get to see you." And that was the reason 5 years ago today that I bought my first digital marketing course and took a chance on myself. And that one little chance was a simple $7 course, but that changed my entire mindset, my entire life from a $7 freaking course. It changed everything, right? It literally, the minute I bought that, it literally put a hunger inside of me that I've never felt before, right? I've been a drug addict, right? I've been an addict on the streets for 8 freaking years, right? This hunger was stronger than my freaking crack addiction. Right? I
Yeah,
needed it to be successful for my family. I needed a better life for my family. I needed to be around for my kids. My kids needed their dad around instead of being non-present parent.
Let me. I have a question for you. Do you still hear echo?
A little bit, but it's all good.
All right, Natalie, Bridget, and also Hector. I see. Thank you guys for tuning in. Okay, if you are watching this live, just comment down below. Let us know where you are watching this from. I remember. I mean, because me and Nathan pretty much started around the same time, right? I started a few months before him. Nate, I have a question for you. Okay, so what made you overcome? I mean, what made you decide you got to take action? Because I see a lot of people, okay, uh, they probably in a better position than you, but they still, I mean, they still have their own fear, right? Especially when it comes to like getting into the new thing. So tell us what challenges that you have to you have to go through, and how did you overcome the doubts and fears inside your mind in order to actually get started.
In all honesty, I can't even really remember why I pulled the freaking trigger. All I remember is I needed more time with my kids. I needed to figure something out. I was $50,000 in debt because of COVID, right? I was struggling paycheck to paycheck, just barely getting by, man. After seeing everybody online at that time, they're starting. There's a big echo. I can barely even hear myself. Weird. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, friggin', it was mainly my kids, but the drive that I knew there was something better for me and my family, right? I knew there was something better for me rather than just working a freaking job, because I grew up that way, just like everybody else. Grow up, get a job, work for 40 years, 40, 50 years, and then retire for 10, right? That was the way the society has brainwashed us into thinking that's the only way, right? And then when I've seen all these people online, like friggin' a bunch of the legendary guys and stuff. What's his name? Nathan Lucas, right? I seen Nathan Lucas with this, right? And that was one of the big things. I seen a TikTok. I was watching a few people, and I seen that what really got me was seeing these like 17 and 18-year-old kids making like $20,000 a month from the online. And all they were doing is promoting freaking other people's products and stuff. Now, I thought it was all a freaking scam when I looked into it. It took me over 2 weeks of research and YouTube videos and Google, right? Trying to figure out what the heck digital affiliate marketing was, because I honestly thought it was a freaking scam. But then, yeah, I had to also think is if these people are making this type of money online, they're just ordinary freaking people like me. They're nobody special, right? All they did was learn some new skills. I had to take a chance on myself, man. And I had to take a chance for my kids, right? And the craziest part was that little $7 course changed everything for me and my family, right? Now we've invested a hell of a lot more over the years, right? But into other courses and mentorships along the way to level up our skills and stuff. But that $7 course changed everything for me, changed my mindset, right? What was it? This book right here was what really got me went all in, right? I bought my course 7 years ago, and I started listening to this book. 5 years ago. I started listening to this book 5 years ago inside my truck while I was hauling logs down the off-highway logs roads, right? With this audio book cranked in my truck. And this is what I was listening to, not music, not other stuff. I was listening to Rich Dad, Poor Dad while hauling 150,000 pounds of logs from the bush to the mill, right? I listened to this book probably about freaking 6-7 times in a matter of 2 weeks, right? Like it was just on repeat, right? And this is what got my brain set, right? Was like, my kids deserve better. There's other possibilities out there. Now you just have to learn financial literacy skills, man. I didn't have financial literacy skills. We weren't taught financial literacy skills in school, right? I was a high school freaking dropout, right? So I'm not educated, right? You can say, right? But you don't need to be. You can learn. I've learned more online in the last 5 years than I did 35 years of my life. That is, to me, is absolutely insane, right?
Yeah, I see how much you have grown, right? And I remember that high school. I mean, I forgot the name. Gary, the black kid, right? There was the black kid around that time. I forgot his name.
I can't remember his name either. I know.
So anyway, I saw his video as well, right? He was making 10K a month. I was delivering vehicle parts at the time. I saw his video. I did my research, and I found out he was in high school. So that was something. I mean, woke me up, right? Like, how come a high school kid making 10K, more than 10K a month, just talking about what he's learning online? And I busted my ass delivering parts for 10, 12 hours a day, but I don't even make 1/3 of what he's making. That's what made me want to learn.
Because like it was basically the same dude that got me and you triggered our minds, right? There was him and then this other 17-year-old. I can't even remember because he's actually the dude I bought Legendary Marketer from, the $7 course, right? This other 17-year-old kid in college, man. The kid was making $10,000 to $15,000 a month promoting a freaking course, promoting a $7
Brian B something. I forgot his name either. The Brian or something. B something. I probably know who you are talking about. Okay, keep going.
I can't remember, man. Like it's been 5 years, right? I can barely remember what happened last week, right? But yeah, like the kid was 17 years old and he was like going live on TikTok nonstop, right? And he was like showing his income claims, right? The back office of Legendary Marketer and showing him how people were buying it, right? And literally it clicked with me. Like I was asking him questions after questions in his lives. Like I was freaking in there, right? And I was asking all these questions. And then what really clicked was like, man, he's selling courses to teach people how to sell online. I clicked, I was like, man, that's freaking actually kind of genius, right? You got to teach people how to make money online by selling them a course, right? And I looked into it, I was like, this can't be legit. Like, this can't be real. Like, people aren't really doing this. And then I watched everybody, like, it wasn't just these kids doing it either, right? There was girls, freaking Nathan Lucas, a bunch of freaking people making money online, and I was just blown away. And I couldn't resist it, man. It's freaking, and I'm glad I took that chance, man, because look at us 5 years later. Literally, look at us 5 years later. I have not worked a job since April 28th of 2021. After starting my online business 5 years ago, in 4 months, I quit my off-highway log trucking career forever. I haven't worked a job in almost 5 years. To me, like, it's been paying my bills. We're about to buy our very first home. Yeah, it's 5 years in, right? But we're about to buy our very first home. We just got approved by the banks and everything. And our closing date is at the end of this month, right? We're going to be homeowners, right? Now, we probably could have been homeowners a lot sooner, but me and my wife have a passion for traveling, right? We love to travel, right? So I think we've spent probably over $50,000, $60,000 on vacations in the last 5 years alone, right? Heck, when we went to visit with you in Taiwan in 2024, man, that wasn't cheap, but that was damn well worth it, right? I like experiences, right? I like to live life, right? So yeah, I've probably blown quite a bit of money where I shouldn't have over the last 5 years, but who gives a shit, man? You only live once, right? I like to travel with my wife. It's a hobby we like to do, right? So, but anyways, yeah, 5 years in, I'm buying my first house. Daniel, you already have 3 freaking houses, right?
One for my mom. I have three. Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom
So
has a small one in
it's
Taiwan. Yeah.
absolutely insane what this industry can do, right? If you put it in the work. A lot of people see me and you and they're like overnight success. Yeah, like fuck. It was not overnight success. We've had a lot of ups. We've had a lot of downs. We've invested over $140,000 of our own money into learning and mastering these skills over the years. Okay? We know what we're talking about. We've invested it. We've worked with people like Dan Henry, Richard Yu, right? Jonathan Montoya, right? Jonathan Montoya has been our mentor for the last 5 freaking years, right? Me and Daniel both got multiple awards from Jonathan, right? Jonathan helped us get our 2CC award, right? So it's like this online industry is absolutely freaking mind-boggling and it's life-changing, right? But don't think that you're going to come in here and you're going to make thousands of dollars overnight. This takes work, man. It takes time. It takes time to learn these skills and master them, build your brand. But the work you put in will compound and it will literally change your entire life. These skills, learning freaking sales psychology and the art of storytelling alone, those 2 skills alone will turn you into a 6 and 7 figure entrepreneur. Doesn't matter what you're doing online. If you can learn storytelling and the art and sales psychology, those 2 skills will friggin' change your entire life.
Yeah, that's amazing. So since the 5 years later, right, we actually physically walk through this process ourselves, and we literally help thousands of people find their success online. So let me ask you this. For people who are watching this right now, right? I mean, a lot of our students and also our previous clients are on the live with us right now. Thank you guys for the support in the last 5 years. So Nate, give us like a beginner friendly advice if somebody who are in the situation like you were before, right? They probably have a steady job. They have that they can cover their basic income, right, for their family. But in the meantime, deep down, they know. I mean, they don't just want to throw that precious time away. They want to spend more time with their family. If they want to start their basically doing what we are doing, okay, what would be your advice how people can get started and maybe find their first success, first 1K, first 5K, first 10K online? How can you put people on the right track? What do they need to pay attention to?
Don't do what we did when we first started and buy a cheap course. Sure. I'm not going to say the thing is, right? That little $7 course changed everything for me, but it did not teach me everything, right? It gave me like the basics and the introduction to affiliate marketing, and that was it, right? I needed to invest.
Well, don't say that. At least that opens your eye, right? Opens your eye, so you decide to pursue higher level of education, proper support, right?
That's the thing. Like, it did open my eyes to the industry itself, right? Oh, my wife's calling me, dude. Hold on.
All right, let me take over, okay? So Nate will come back to finish that his suggestion. I do see couple comments on here. Hey Steve, my brother. Yes, that's our next goal. Okay, I want to get one in Phoenix. Hopefully I can get one soon. Okay, then we can hang out. Matt, thank you for tuning in. Rory say I don't like the industry, but I like the way you guys do things that make you do things. I hope that makes sense. Awesome. Uh, Natalie say, what sales psychology book do you recommend? I mean, there are many books out there. For me myself, I like to follow a couple like sales master.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back, man. I just gotta take a photo.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I like Jeremy Miner, right? They are in Phoenix. I also like Andy Elliott. He is also in Phoenix. So there are a couple good sales guy that you can follow. Okay. Let me see. Rory say, my question is, if you have teeth, okay, this is for Nathan to answer. But I remember that the first time I saw Nathan was actually from an interview that he did with Dave Sharp, right? The owner of the legendary marketer. And at that time, I was I was actually in a very dark period, okay? Just like a lot of people are going through or have gone through. I try to do this online business. I put in a lot of work, a lot of effort. Pretty much I spend all my night after I get off work, I work on my business. I create content, right? But I didn't have a direction. So I thought about quitting many times, right? How come I see all those people are getting results, but not me? And because of the money pressure, the atmosphere inside my house was not good. Okay. Me and my wife, Selena, we fought every single day over money issue. And that did impact my kids, right? And also our marriage. We talk about filing divorce couple times already. Couple times, very almost divorce each other, right? So so during that very down time of my life, I didn't have any confidence. I didn't have any self-esteem. Okay, and but I saw Nathan, his his live interview with Dave Sharp, and that interview he didn't have teeth. Okay, he didn't have teeth. So that inspired me. Yeah, that inspired me. I remember I messaged him. I still keep that screenshot until till today. I messaged him on TikTok. I told him, hey brother, that was before we even worked together. Okay, we know each other online because we started with a bunch of regular people. Okay, we are all regular people, but we do TikTok every single day. So I messaged Nathan, say, hey, I just saw your interview. That interview, uh, I found some power, okay, in your interview. Thank you for thank you for giving me the courage to try, okay. So we talk more. Then later we became business partners. So that's the talking about teeth. I remember that. Nay.
Hey, yeah, sorry. My wife had we had to deal with the bank and stuff, so she needed some information and stuff for the bank. She's getting ready. We got a lot to deal with because we have to like get all this information into the bank within the next 6 days, so for final approval and stuff. So, had to take care of that. Sorry, guys, had to run for a second, but I'm back. Yeah, guys, like this industry, like Daniel, like that's what you're just talking about. You're talking about the interview with Dave Sharp, right? It took me about like when I first started online, I bought Legendary Marketer 5 years ago today, right? I think it was 8 days. I had my first funnel launched and product launched on the marketplace, right?
How did you do it? Because you had zero technical background, right? And I know a lot of people. This is the one of the challenges that for beginners when they first got started, and they they encounter challenge, right? That like set up their own funnel, set up their own business. A lot of people they cannot overcome that challenge. They quit, right? They quit when the
Look at
first
me.
challenge hit them. How did you get everything done in 8 days?
Well, I was frustrated. Basically, I just followed the course, right? Follow what they had to do. But I was even frustrated because I was using what is that called? What is that old
Builder
software?
builder all
Builderall.
builder all.
That's all. That's
Uh-huh.
it. I started building my funnel and stuff with Builderall, man, and that is not an easy platform to deal with at all. I was struggling. I was freaking frustrated with it, but I freaking got it done. I just did step by step by step by step, right? And I think it was day 5. I think it was day 5 or something like that. And I had actually what's his name? Chris something. I can't remember his name. Do you remember?
Yeah, Chris DG.
Yeah, Chris Digi Morano. That's it. Friggin' reached out to me, and he was he offered to help me set up ClickFunnels, right? So he got on a call with me and helped me set up ClickFunnels together, right? And within an hour, we had my funnel up and running, right? So it was like ClickFunnels was stupid simple, right? Compared to Builderall, it's like, dude, this is even easy for me to understand, right? So like, I had that launched within 8 days, right? And once I launched, right, it was February 4th was when I got my very first sale, right? And the craziest part was it was February 4th, I got my very first sale, but that was also the very first day I had got my very first viral video on TikTok, right? I'd been making videos and stuff, right? But that day, I actually got all my teeth removed. So the same day I got all my teeth removed was the same day I made my very first $2.70 or $2.80 commission that night. And when that commission came in at 11 o'clock at night, the whole freaking neighborhood heard me, right? The whole neighborhood heard me, right? Because that was validation that this works. Even though it was $2.80, it was proof I can make money online. And holy shit, the next day, the hunger inside of me, there was like nothing else. I think it was 2 weeks later, I made my first $1,000 day. Which for me, I'm Canadian. That was $1,000 US. That was a $1,350 day for me in one freaking day. And I showed my wife and she didn't believe it. She's like, there's no way you just made $1,350 in a freaking day, right? I said, look, right, it's showing here. And when it finally hit the bank account, she was blown away. So was I. Like, my wife was skeptical. She just thought I was freaking nuts, man, for starting this online shit, right? Literally thought I was gone off the deep end. Oh, no, he's going into his 40s. He's going through a midlife crisis, right? I swore she thought I was freaking nuts starting my online business, right? Because I'm not a social person. I'm very antisocial, right? I'm not somebody to go out there and start creating videos, right? But what I saw people doing was changing their freaking lives, even though I had no damn teeth in my freaking mouth. So, like, I seen a couple of people talking about their teeth. Who gives a shit, man? Your teeth don't matter about your message. Your message is what matters. Your looks, what you look like, people don't give a shit. There might be the odd person who's going to yap, right? But that's not your audience. That's not people you really care about. Those people do not pay your bills, right? And that's the mindset I went into. When Dave Sharp asked me to get on live with him, I was waiting for my dentures, right? I still had some stuff in I was waiting for my dentures to come in. I had no teeth. I had to wait 2 weeks before I got my dentures, right? And I just said, screw it. I'm going to go live with them anyways without them, right? And that's what really like not only built my confidence, right? But that really like pushed me, like getting on a live with a multi-8-figure marketing expert like Dave Sharp, right? Literally like blew my confidence right up, right? And that's when me and you finally met, right? And that was around March sometime, right? March 2021, right? When me and you connected, right? And it was freaking crazy. I think, yeah, end of February, I think it was. But it was absolutely crazy, man, because from that point, from when me and you met, I bought Freedom Breakthrough 1, right? Now Freedom Breakthrough 3.0, but I bought Freedom Breakthrough from you, right? And that's basically what started your relationship,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then what we did when we found Freedom Breakthrough, what we found was we found a problem in that product, right? It wasn't a problem, but we seen a gap in that product, which was support. People needed help getting answers, right? People wanted questions answered, right? Whereas that was mainly a course at that time, right? That you just took and did yourself, right? But a lot of people were still struggling, right? We're still wanting help. So what me and Daniel did, we filled that gap by offering our services to help you guys. What we learned, we taught our clients. What we learned, we taught our students, right? And basically, that's what me and Daniel have been doing for the last 5 freaking years. We've been filling the gap, providing massive support, right? And some of the best coaching a lot of our students, if you ask them, have had in the online space, right? And we take pride in this. Why? Because we're passionate about this. That's the difference between us and a lot of the marketers in the space is me and Daniel are very, very passionate, not only about our success, but our students' success, right?
Yeah, and also I see Lydia has a question. Maybe Nate, you can touch upon that, okay? But let me just quickly summarize what Nate just said, because even though he was talking about our journey, right? Uh, there are some gold nuggets I think you guys can pick up, okay? So number one, when we first started, right, the number one key is keep showing up, okay? From Nate's journey, his story, right? You can see that he kept showing up regardless if he has teeth or not, right? Regardless if he still work as a truck driver, because in his early days, a lot of content he recorded during his break, right? He recorded at the job place, so he was wearing that work uniform, right? And safety vest. I still remember all those content, right? He used to have fear. He used to have fear, right?
Oh
So
yeah, it's
keep
full
showing
on
up.
gear.
Yeah, keep showing up. And one thing, okay, I know when you first got started, same as us, we didn't have any marketing skill, but we did one thing right, is to become a good reporter. We learn, we show people what we are learning, we show people what's happening that we see in the industry, right? Day in and day out. That's how we got started, okay? So content wise, you got to keep showing up. Then what Nathan and I really found our success is that we found that one problem that we can solve, right? Nate just mentioned when we first sell Jonathan's program, Freedom Breakthrough 1.0, 4 years ago, how did we quickly blow up? Even though everybody was selling, a lot of thousands of affiliates are selling that, right? Then later, I became number one affiliate. Nathan became number two affiliate, right? So we are top of the leaderboard, regardless what we sell. This is key, okay? You got to find that one problem that you can solve. Okay, you got to. So we found that in the industry, everybody was selling course, and 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 we saw a lot of beginner friends who started around the same time as us. They all complain that when we need support, it's very hard to find somebody to from the program, from the courses they bought to really help them out. Okay, so we saw the opportunity. What if we jump in? We become that support. Okay, so me and Nathan, when we first doing business together, we offer our support, additional coaching on the side for free as a bonus. That's why pretty much everybody bought from us. That's how we blow up, okay? And that concept, we still use it today, right? Just like recently, Nathan, because we are doing our business and we see that closing more people in a DM, how to make the process more efficient, that's a big problem, okay? Big problem to us and also big problem in the industry. So Nathan created an app to fix that problem, right? So we spent about $180 to create that app. Within 30 days, that app become another passive income stream. Okay, right now that app is bringing us about 800 to $900 passively every single month. Right, so you got to find that one problem, regardless what you are selling. Right, how can you solve that one problem? All right, Nate, do you want to answer Lydia's question?
How does a person find a partner like you guys getting connected together? Honestly, I'd say a lot of it had to do with freaking luck. It was just me and Daniel from the get go. We freaking connected, and we wanted better for our families. We both had the same freaking goals. We wanted a better life for our families, right? And we knew we had a passion for the industry, right? It's not easy. I'm not gonna straight up say it probably isn't easy finding a partnership like me and Daniel, right? We've been partners for almost 5 years. We've created a multi-7-figure brand, right? Together, right? We've gotten multiple awards together, right? I'm not going to say it's easy, and I don't honestly know exactly how you can find a partner like that, because you got to be able to trust them. Trust is a big freaking thing, right? Between me and Daniel, like, he's like my brother. We're basically fucking family, right? I literally take a bullet for the guy, right? So that's the thing, right? Like we basically like I know his kids, I know his wife, right? His family knows my family, right? We know each other. I've watched his kids grow up. He's watched my kids grow up over the last 5 years, right? Being able to find a friendship like that, a business partner like that, I can't say it's going to be easy, right? It mainly you got to just find a best friend, man. Find a best friend that has the same freaking goals as you, right? It's real. You're Mike.
Yeah, I think that's the key. Okay, your partner needs to have same common goal, right? So you guys go in towards that mission together, and it's not easy because a lot of people, right, in the industry, I'm talking about big dogs, right? I heard this multiple times. The advice we got is that nobody has done this before. It's very hard to have people two people to become the front face of the brand, right? Usually it's one person then leading the whole team. So there is the very hard in the industry to have two people be the face of the brand together. And I'm glad we made it happen. And one of the big reason is that we started around the same place. We pushed through challenges together. And when I had downtime, Nathan was the one who pulled me back up. When he had downtime, I was there to pull him back up. So we actually overcome some challenges together,
A lot.
and that a lot, a lot, yeah, yeah. So that helped. But when we first got started, we didn't talk about partnership, right? We just do this as two marketers, two sincere father, hardworking father. We talk to each other a lot, right, and help each other out. And through that process, the trust was developed. So if you are in whatever program you are in inside the community, you're gonna network with people, and hopefully you're gonna find the right people who have the same goal as you, right? Then do this together. You can start from maybe, hey, let's do live together, let's create content together, right? So by going through that process, I think that will increase the chances for you to find the right partner. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not like partnerships aren't necessary either, right? You can do a lot of it on your own, but like community is a big thing. Having a community and having support and somebody who when you're in a downtime and can't figure something out, right? And you're making second guesses and doubting yourself, community and support is probably one of the biggest things that's going to get you by in the industry, right? I'm telling you right now, right? Because if it wasn't for community, Daniel, friggin' support of other people, total freaking strangers that I've never even met in person, can literally change your entire mindset and keep you from like quitting. There'll be days when you guys start, right? And you've put a week in, a month in, 2 months in, you haven't seen the exact results you're getting. You're going to have those days where you're like, is this really for me? Should I just give up and go back to my 9 to 5, right? You're going to have those freaking days, right? In order to beat that, though, you got to remember your freaking why. You got to remember why you started, right? Anybody can do this. I'm nobody special. I have no freaking teeth in my mouth. I'm a high school dropout. I'm an ex-addict on the streets for 8 freaking years, okay? I've spent over probably 4 years of my life in prison, right? It's literally, I am nobody freaking special. All I did was take imperfect freaking action, right? That's the key. Imperfect action. You guys don't need to be perfect at this, right? As long as you're putting in the freaking work, eventually you're going to get it. You're going to master the skills, right? You keep continuously being positive and keep pushing yourself to thrive better at least 1% every freaking day. There's nobody's going to stop you. The only person that can stop you from success is yourself.
That's actually, yes, that's actually the best advice we can give. Okay. Yeah. And I see that Chris and Steve. Steve say Freedom Warrior and Wealth Made Simple had a baby, Wealth Warriors. Yes,
And
that's how
that's
we got started.
And that's exactly what happened, right? Daniel's business was Freedom Warriors, right? That's his brand. That was his brand, his business. My brand and my business, right, was Wealth Made Simple, LTD, right? I literally have it right here, registered business, right? But then we figured it out when we came together and we were like, fuck Wealth Warriors, buddy. Right? And it was just, it hit, it connected. And like, we've got like merch, we've got hats, we've got stickers, right? We've got like $1 million awards now with Wealth Warriors on it, right? That's the thing, right? Like, we built a multi 7-figure brand, right? From a simple idea, right? Wealth Warriors. Right? Find something that works for both of us. Right?
Hey, let me show you. I mean, I want to say success is like more than 90% is from your mindset. Okay, when we first launched Wealth Warriors, Nate show us that tattoo. He went out and get the tattoo. No, oh my God! I said, what did you do? I mean, what if we didn't make it? And he just said, "Fuck it, we're gonna make it work." So he went out and get the tattoo, right? So you can see that. I mean, how committed he was. Okay, even if there is no guarantee we're gonna make it work, right? But he burned the bridge. We went all in. Okay, to make it work is the only option. Pretty much how we started online, right? We When I was delivering vehicle parts, when Nathan was driving trucks, right? We started our online business from zero. The only option is to make it work. There's no other option. Yeah.
We didn't have the option of failure, man. There was no failure happening, right? We had lots of ups and downs over the years, man. But the thing is our drive and the hunger for success and for a better life for our families was always stronger than our excuses. Always stronger than our excuses. And that's the big thing with a lot of people, and especially in the online marketing space, right? You got to make sure your why is stronger than your excuses. Stronger than that little dude in the back of your head putting doubts into your head, right? Because they're there. You're going to have doubts, right? But you got to keep on remembering, why did you get started, right? What are you doing this for, right? Because like, you have to keep that. And like you said, it was 90%. I say, yeah, it's 90% friggin' mindset and 10% imperfect action, right? You gotta start thinking like a millionaire. You gotta start thinking like a millionaire first before you become one in your wallet, right? You gotta start thinking like a business person. You gotta start thinking like an entrepreneur, right? Because like, I'd say probably the hardest freaking thing for most people when they come into the online space is switching from that employee mindset to that employer mindset, right? It's very hard because we've been programmed all our lives to be an employee and listen to our bosses, be told what to do, when to do it, and everything, right? It is hard going from employee to an employer mindset. And that is probably one of my biggest challenges when I first started, right? Was trying to switch that mindset over, right? It's mindset's guaranteed. Like, if you guys got to get it right. And if it takes books, right? Podcasts, watching shows like this, right? To get your mindset in the right spot, do it, right? I remember passing out of my damn laptop some nights when I first started, right? Because I was watching videos or I was learning something or watching a training, right? And I wake up on my freaking laptop, right? Just part of it. I went all in, right? I was working 12 to 15 hour days. I didn't have 4, 5, 6 freaking hours to work on my damn business. I was lucky to get even an hour a day in. But even that little bit, that little hour a day led to consistency, led me to constantly building up my skills, right? And in just 4 months, I quit my trucking career forever. And that's with less than 2 hours a freaking day on my business, okay? So a lot of people come in here and say, don't think they have the time for it. Well, you freaking do. You just got to make the time for it. Stop watching Netflix for a freaking year, right? Stop watching television for a year, right? Instead, watch training, learn, build your knowledge, right? My first, I'd say first 2 years online, I didn't even watch television. I watched the odd movie with my family. But if I wanted to watch something, I was watching something that was going to educate me, that was going to build my skills up, that was going to level up my business, right? I didn't even have freaking gaming systems or anything then, right? I was focused on business and building a better life for my family, right? And helping out as many people as I can in the online space at the same time.
Oh, that also triggered my memory because I can tell you, right, behind the scene, especially in early days, I sometimes, right, after my work, I feel tired. After I get home at night, I did what I need to do, right? Finish the family dinner and get kids to the bed. Then it was my own time. Then, but I was tired. So I remember many, many times that I just want to get relaxed. I want to watch YouTube. I want to watch. I'm talking about like random content. I want to watch drama. Okay, so at those moments, I remember many times I have to remind myself, don't watch YouTube, Netflix. Watch marketing educational content. Okay, so I had to really overcome my internal challenge to pick the right choice. Okay, many times. So sometimes we all make decisions, we make choices, maybe hundreds, even thousands times throughout the day, right? Make the right choices. It's not easy because we all human being, right? But I can tell you, your achievement tomorrow, next month, will come from the choices that you are making today. Okay. Now, Nate. So hey, Paulie, you still have access to our pub community, right? Hop on our calendar, then you have access to our coaching Zoom call, okay? So, and feel free to ask questions inside the pub community so coaches can help you, all right? So in 2026,
if you guys,
go ahead.
Real quick, if you guys don't ask questions, we can't help, right? We can't read people's brains, right? We have hundreds of friggin' students that we deal with, right? You guys got to ask questions or we can't help, right? That's literally what the community is for and the live coaching calls are for, is to come in and ask your questions and get your help, right? If you guys are sitting on the sidelines and not asking questions, how are we supposed to help, right? That's the thing. Like I tell people all the time, man, no question is a stupid question, right? No question is a stupid question. If you don't know it, ask, right? We're more than willing to help. Me and Daniel show up to coaching calls every single week. We don't cancel them. The only time we don't have a call is during the holidays. Other than that, me and Daniel are on every call, every Saturday morning call. We're there. You guys have questions in the community. Oh, what happened with the echo? Weird. Echo's back. But
so,
yeah.
So for Paulie, no, you are not bothering anybody, okay? Because I mean, we pretty much, I value our support is like second to none. Okay, so if you need support, reach out, okay? We will walk you step by step together with you on this journey. But I want to show you, Paulie, if you go to this community, pub community, right? If you go to calendar, this Saturday is our next coaching session. Okay, please come this Saturday. Then me and Nathan and our coaches will be there to help you. Okay, if you cannot come to Saturday, next one will be Wednesday evening. Okay, this one is Pacific time, so it's gonna be 8 p.m. EST. Just go to calendar, then click on the event, then you're gonna see Zoom link. Hop on coaching calls, then we can help you out. We're gonna help you pick it back up in 2026. All right. And in the meantime, because today is our 5-year anniversary, okay? Me and Nathan, we actually put together something very special just for 10 people. Okay. For people who are in the pub already, I mean, you guys just focus on what you have, okay? But for the people who are watching this from the sideline, and if you are treating this as a mission, okay, you have to do something that's different from the year 2025, and you made a decision, you're gonna do everything it takes to change your family's financial future. Me and Nathan, today we have a very special mentorship offer just for 10 people, okay? We want to basically let 10 people get in. So let me quickly walk you through what this mentorship is about, okay? So
Yes,
this
guys.
one, okay, go ahead, Nate.
Just real quick, so this is our
Go ahead.
5-year anniversary, and we really want to do something special for the first 10 people, right? We might open this back up on a later date, but we're only limiting this to 10 people. Basically, this is our 5 years experience in a notebook. Basically, 5 years experience is going to be handed to you guys. Okay. Basically, this is a little push to get you guys to jump over to Men's and join us in top. So Daniel, hit them up and show them what they're gonna
Yeah,
get.
this one, okay, this one is crazy. So we cannot do it to everybody, okay? So we only looking for 10 people for this round. Then we may open it 6 months later, next year, not sure. But we want to help 10 people to basically find their success. So this special mentorship will be working directly with me and Nathan, and also have access to our coaching team. Right now, we have $6 million coaches on our coaching team. Okay, so this mentorship is AI profit mentorship, and for this one, the outcome is very simple. We'll help you make your first $10,000 online step by step in 12 weeks. All right, and this one, it also will give you our pop digital franchise. Then you can own the license to resell it as your own, which means if you are a beginner, I see a lot of people, their first step is to create their own digital product without having proper marketing and sales skill. So they spend 3 months, 6 months. I made a mistake myself, okay? So they spend 3 to 6 months creating their own product, put it out there, then they found out they don't know how to sell the product, okay? Or they created something that's not market wants. So they have to go back and spend another 3 to 6 months try to fix the product. Most people quit during this process, okay? So if you are a beginner, the easiest way to get started is to leverage what's selling already. Then you learn marketing and sales through this process. Once you know how to sell a proven offer, then that will be the time for you to promote more, right? Promote any kinds of product or even create your own. Okay. So for this mentorship, we also will give you our pop program, basically your digital franchise. Without you creating any product, you take it, you sell it. We teach you how to sell it. Then you make 100% commissions from every single sale. All right. And here was Ankush, Salvatore, Alwi. You guys know them already. They started with me and Nathan from zero. Okay. From zero. And today they are all $1 million coaches, right? They are coaches on our team as well, but they started from completely zero. Okay. So if me and Nathan can get you on the right track, can get you to your first $10,000 in the next 12 weeks, so you gain that confidence, you have the skill to rinse and repeat the process. Then you hit your first $100,000, $500,000, eventually become one of these $1 million earners, right? If you can have that skill, how much does that worth to you? Okay. For me personally, I think $10,000 is a reasonable investment because me and Nathan has invested $10,000, $20,000 in different mentorship, right? To get to where we are today. But this was the Selena, okay? My own wife. We taught her exactly how to do this. She made $10,000 in 7 weeks with just 500 followers. This one, Rachel from UK, a mindset coach, came into me and Nathan's mentorship. She made $12,000 in 21 days without showing her face. Okay, this one, Aaron, our recent student, the left-hand side, you can see he sent us a message that's when he was struggling. Okay, Aaron is a retired police officer from Australia. After he came in to our mentorship, we help him fix his challenges. then that's when he start making back-to-back $1,000 day. Okay. And for me and Nathan's mentorship, we do have our mentorship program that's out there. You can see from the screenshot, okay? People are paying $5,000 for our mentorship. You can literally go online and sign up, find this page, and sign up to our mentorship by investing $5,000. But for these 10 people, we want to do something very special for you, okay? For you. Like this was the sales page. You can find it online. You can go to the sales page, invest $5,000, then you can have me and Nathan's mentorship to help you get to your first $10,000. Okay. But today, we want to give these 10 people a special guarantee before I show you the price. Okay. So we're going to guarantee you will earn your first $10,000 online in 12 weeks. Or if you don't, let's say you show up to our weekly coaching call. Me and Nathan work with you. You do your weekly homework, right? But for some challenges that you did not hit $10,000 in 12 weeks. Me and Nathan and also our coaching team will work with you every single week, no additional charge, until you have made that $10,000. Okay. So literally, this is the best way. We limit the potential business risk. Okay. That's why we want to give these 10 people this $10,000 guarantee. You either make 10K in 12 weeks, or if you don't, me and Nathan continue working with you every single week, no charge, until you do. All right. Would you invest if you can get guaranteed 2x ROI? $1 in, $2 out. $5,000 in, then make that guarantee $10,000. Some of our students even take that to multiple six figures, 7 figures, right? But let's talk about minimum 2x ROI. 5,000 in, $10,000 out, guarantee. Would you do it, right? For me, I would do that all day long if that's a guarantee. But for today, right, you won't pay $5,000, okay? This was Zach, real estate coach. He said, seriously, as soon as you are in the program, you immediately get 50x the value, right? Jocelyn started with me and Nathan back in December 2022, learned how to sell digital products online. And what's crazy was Jocelyn took that skill, then used that to grow her family-owned Indian restaurant business. Okay, so she scaled her restaurant from average $700 a day to $5,000 a day. If you are doing offline business, right? If you learn how to use social media, you're gonna get more leads and sales, boost up your offline business revenue. Okay. So this was the actual students that we work with. But for today, for these 10 people, we're going to give you a one-time special price. Because me and Nathan never done this before. And we probably will only do this once. Okay? So check this out. So for this today, instead of investing $5,000 to get personal mentorship from me and Nathan, for these 10 people, it's only $1,997. That's 5x ROI, okay? $2,000 in, guarantee $10,000 out. If you don't make $10,000 in 12 weeks, me and Nathan work with you every single week until you do, no charge, okay? So it does require work, so commitment will be from both sides, okay? Me and Nathan will show up every single week waiting for you to come work with us. We're going to physically go into your business, tell you what to fix, what you should be doing for the next week before we meet again. That's the quickest way for you to find your success, because everybody is different. And by watching just videos, it's very hard for you to see something in your blind spot. That's why if you want to get into this mentorship, right, you have to show up with us at least once per week so we can help you get that 10K. Does that make sense? Give me number 2. if you are willing to put in the work, if me and Nathan taught you step by step how to do this, okay? So $1,997. But for these 10 people, we want to give you a crazy deal. What if me and Nathan removed your risk completely today? What if the only way we win is if you win first? What does that mean? What if me and Nathan only win after you win first? Okay, so only for 10 people, okay? You guys will know what I'm talking about because this is crazy deal. So instead of $1,997 to get your guaranteed 10K, 5x ROI for these 10 people, you don't need to put down the entire $2,000 today. Okay, just put down $997. Pick up your own pop course material because inside pop, me and Nathan put everything, every courses we launched, a step-by-step game plan, the homework, including the high-level mentorship we invested in, right? The skill we learned, we put everything inside our pop program. So you have to have that in order for me and Nathan to teach you properly. Okay, because every week we're gonna reference a different module to have you do the homework. Then next week we'll audit your progress, teach you what to fix, right? That's the only way to get results. I'm very straightforward guy, okay? If you want results, you have to do it properly. You have to put in the work. But if that's you, then you are the people we want. You are the person we want to help. So for these 10 people, just put down $997. Pick up your own pop course material. Then we'll let you into this $10,000 guarantee mentorship. For the balance $1,000, you only pay after you hit $10,000. If you don't hit $10,000, you don't pay. Okay? You don't pay. If you don't hit $10,000, you don't pay the balance. Okay? So Nathan will drop the link down below. I'll drop the link down below. Okay? So only for 10 people. If you think this can help you, act fast. And for POP, $997. If you are in the United States, you can use payment plan as well. Okay, you can use payment plan as well. Nate, jump in right here. Let me drop the link on Facebook.
Yeah, so we just dropped that down there, guys. If you go to tinyurl.com, 10K mentorship, WW, that'll take you to our page. The other thing is, guys, if you want, also there is payment plans available for those in Canada and the US as well. So check that out. Some of y'all can get started for under $150 today, right? So imagine having that support, that live coaching, right, for under $150 a month, right? And you guys get 100% commissions on the resale of this product if you want. Plus, we have tons of other products that you guys can resell too. And we can even help you teach you how to create your own product, right? That's the thing. Like the online space is so big, man. Especially like even with like past apps and everything coming in 2026, man, things are really changing in the space. You want somebody who's in there, who's actually being successful in the online space right now, right? Why? Because there's a lot of freaking noise in the space, in the online space. A lot of noise. Right? And like Lydia says, $1,000 is so worth it. That I purchased when I did. Boom. So that's a live testimony from a student who paid $1,000 to join our program. Literally saying, "I'm glad I purchased when I did." Saying, "I'm glad I spent $1,000 to learn these skills." Right? No other program's going to teach you this unless you drop 5 to 10K. So Daniel.
All right, so I dropped the link. Okay, we are only looking for 10 people because me and Nathan, we actually will work with these 10 people. So me and Nathan gonna put a lot of work in. Okay, so we're only looking for people who are willing to follow the process, commit to your own success. Okay. Having proper mentorship is actually saving you time, right? When you know exactly what to do week after week. All right. If you are busy, then I suggest you find a mentor that can really work with you, okay? Not just a video course. So for these 10 people, if you think this result-based guarantee mentorship can help you and you are willing to learn, you are willing to put in the work, right? Following the instruction, then you are the one we want to help, okay? So for this today, just pick up your own pop course material by clicking the link on the post, right? Then we're gonna let you into this 10K guarantee mentorship. The total price for this mentorship is $1,997. Okay. Or you can go online, sign up by investing 5K. But for these 10 people, the total investment is $1,997. But for today, you just pick up pop course material from our link that we drop on this live. Pick it up. Then the balance, $1,000, you only pay that after you hit $10,000. Okay. If you don't hit $10,000, you don't pay for our coaching. That's it. Nay.
Yeah. Nothing like this online, guys. And I'm telling you right now, ask any of our clients, man. Ask any of our students who are in our program, right? The amount of support that we get, right? You guys come in and ask your questions, show up to the coaching calls, man. You guys are going to move faster than those who are trying to do it alone. I'll tell you that right now, right? Me and Daniel, I guarantee, like if we knew what we knew today, I would have started with hiring a mentor right off the bat, right? Take the confusion out and just follow exactly everything they tell you to do, right? Because once we got in with Jonathan Montoya, started learning from people like Dan Henry and Richard Yu, right? Literally, all we did was listen to what they told us to do. And we took imperfect action and implemented, right? The other thing with the online space, guys, is you guys, this is a skill that so many of you, especially when you're brand new, that you guys skip and miss, is being freaking resourceful, right? If you can be resourceful in the online space, meaning you know how to Google, you know how to find answers on your own, right? You'll move so much faster. Instead of waiting for answers, find them, right? Go and find them. Ask ChatGPT, right? Ask Manus, right? They're literally will give you the answers. AI is insane these days. We are in an AI era right now. 2026 is all about AI, guys, right? I'm telling you right now. The online space in 2026, you guys need to master AI, but you also need to be very resourceful, right? When you're resourceful, things speed up so much faster, right? If you're not resourceful though, having a mentorship, having coaching, right? That is a big extra bonus, right? Having that support saying, hey, I don't understand this. Can you walk me through this? Well, yeah, right? There's a big difference trying to do this on your own than having a community of support who's actually going to give it to you. There's a lot of great communities out there, right? But there's also a lot of great communities out there that don't offer the support that they promise, right? Me and Daniel actually do it. You should see our inboxes. We have no problems helping our students succeed, right? We want to see you guys succeed. The only way our business and our brand succeeds is if you guys succeed. And that's just how it is, right? If we weren't getting our clients results, you think people would be buying from us still? No. I wouldn't buy from us if we weren't getting our clients results, right? I wouldn't go hire freaking Dan Henry if he didn't get people results, right? I wouldn't go hire Richard Yu if he wasn't getting people results from what he was teaching, right? That's the thing, right? You got to work with somebody who's got the results you want and has helped thousands of others get the same results that you deserve, right? And then take imperfect action, man. Put in the damn work.
Yeah, one thing I learned from joining, because me and Nathan, we also, I mean, we do what we preach, okay? We also constantly investing in different mentorship to get the skills we need, right? In order to scale our business. So I developed this habit. We don't wait till things fall from sky, okay? Whatever we want, we make sure we go after it. And that goes back to Nathan's talk about resourcefulness, okay? You're gonna have challenges on in this journey, no matter what your goal is. When challenges happen, you are the one who need to do whatever it takes to get the resources that you need, get the information you need, right? In order to overcome that challenge. Okay. And I think that's one thing we did it right. When we have challenges, when we have questions, right? We ask coaches, our coaches, but the coach will give us a direction. Then all the rest, me and Nathan go out there to make it happen. Okay. Sometimes I see an opportunity I want to do, right? For example, I want to bring somebody on my interview. But when I was a beginner, nobody know about me, right? Do I just wait? No, I actually record long video. I recorded, send it to maybe 20, 30, 40 people. 99% of them will not reply, right? Who is this guy? But few of them will see the effort I put in and give me a chance. Okay. So that's how that's how we step by step get to here. When we see something we want, we go after it. Okay. It's not easy, but we make sure we make it happen. So if you have that type of mentality, right? If you think your family deserve you to make that $10,000, then turn it into 10K per month, 20K per month, 30K per month, then we want you to be on our team. Okay. So that's why we put together this crazy offer just for those 10 people. We're going to get you to that 10K in the next 12 weeks. We're going to walk through this journey together. And for the investment part, you just need to pick up your own course material so we can do this properly. If you are brand new, right, you can even resell pop as your own. Then every single sale you make $997 back. Okay, so literally one sale, you recoup your investment for today. And for the balance, $1,000 for me and Nathan's personal mentorship, you only pay that after you hit $10,000. All right. If you have any questions, message me or message Nathan, because we want to keep this mentorship very small, very tight. Okay, Nate.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. Guys, I'm telling you right now, like, this is the opportunity you guys need for 2026, right? We're going to be here holding you guys' hands, pushing you guys towards success, right? And to be honest with you, there's no other program online like ours, right? We'll be straight with you, right? But we want to work with the next 10 people. Make sure we push you guys, right? And then we want your testimonies, right? We want your testimonies, right? That's really all me and Dan really ask for, is for you guys to actually put in the work, right? Get results, and we want a testimony from you. That's basically all we want from you. Why? Because we're a little selfish and we like building up our testimony file, right? Why? Because it's just part of the online space, right? If we can show how many people we've helped, a lot of people, their wall gets dropped, right? It's just the way it is, right? And we have the student success and results to back it all up. Right? We have thousands of testimonies from clients, right? Live testimonies right here from students, right? That's the thing, guys. Like, this online space it's so powerful and so life-changing, right? But you got to have that support. You got to have that community, man, that's going to have your back and push you to success, right? But other than that, man, your mic.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So other than that, guys, it's basically 5-year anniversary today. I'm super pumped, right? I have so much going on today. I have videos to make. I got training to make for Saturday. I got a couple Facebook posts I got to create. It's a busy day for me. So we're going to shut this down. We've been on for now 90 minutes now. So if you guys have any questions and want to join this mentorship, drop a post down below or send me and Daniel a DM. Right? Other than that, guys, we will be live next week for Rise of Love Warriors, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Anything else? If you guys have any other questions, yeah, I know there's an echo. Sorry. But yeah.
Yeah, not sure why. Okay. Yeah, thank you guys for the support. And Paulie, message me. Okay, message me if you need any help. And let's get on our next coaching call whenever you can. But if you need anything, just message me, okay? I got your back. Me and Nathan got your back. All right. And other than that, thank you so much, everybody's support for the last 5 years. And for this one is one-time opportunity just for 10 people. Okay. So if you are interested in working with me and Nathan and get that guaranteed $10,000, either click on that link or message me and message Nathan. All right. I'll see you guys inside our mentorship. Let's go.
Yeah, have a great day, guys, and we'll see y'all next week.
Cheers.